Good afternoon, everybody that is joining us on this Saturday Morning Hero live stream. We are at Mustang Eagle Stadium in Richardson, Texas for the fifth grade SBAA Super Bowl. We have the Cowboys and the Mustangs. The Cowboys won the toss, the Mustangs won the toss, and they have deferred. So they will be kicking to the Cowboys. They will be kicking to the north end zone. The Cowboys will be heading into the south end zone. We have a beautiful day of football here for the second year in a row. We have great weather. It is definitely playoff weather in Texas for high school football. Now we got these young boys out here who are hoping to one day take these same football fields that our high school dudes are playing on. Again, this is SVAA football. This is the fifth grade Super Bowl between the Cowboys and the Mustangs, and we are underway, folks. Number 4 for the Mustangs kicking was Buck Randall, and it looks like Shepard Pryor got on that, if you will, onside kick. It really wasn't a true onside kick, but he kicked on top of it, and it went about 10 yards. So now the Cowboys have 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. In at quarterback for the Cowboys is number 7, Dell Storer. Be 2nd and 10. And I'm sorry, I was looking at some other stuff, folks. I'm going to do my best here. Dell Storer is the quarterback for the Cowboys, and he's joined in the backfield by I'm trying to find the number here. I'm trying to look for the number on this kid's jersey. Number 22, Will Thrash, who's in motion now. Storer throws it to Thrash out on the left side. Thrash takes it down for a gain of about 6 yards. Hit out of bounds by number 21, maybe William Brooks. These Mustang jerseys are very hard to see on these old eyes, especially when the dudes are itty bitty dudes. It's hard to see the numbers. So just bear with me here, live audience. I'm doing the best I can. The ball's just past the 50-yard line. Storer hands off to number 22, Will Thrash. He's taken down by number 4, Buck Randall, and Brooks Biggers, number 22. Storer's going under center. This is the first time we've seen him under center this afternoon. Storer hands off to Thrash. Thrash runs up the middle for a first down. He's hit by a couple Mustangs. The first Mustang I saw was number 21, William Elliott. But I'm going to tell you folks out there listening, Forgive me, Mustang family and friends. It is very, very hard to see these Mustang numbers. Um, I don't know if they're not outlined well or what, but it is definitely hard on these old eyes. So I do apologize to any friends and family listening out there. I'm going to do my best. Store bobbles the shotgun snap, and it's an incomplete pass to number 22, Will Thrash. Brings up second down from the 44-yard line. All right, folks, we're back here. Store is going to go under center. You don't see that happen very often in these youth leagues. Store pass just on the outstretched arms of number 1 for the Cowboys, which we don't have a number for number 1. That looks like he's a fill-in player or a jersey that got lost or something. But we do not have a number for number 1 or a name for number 1. I do apologize out there. But there was a flag on the play. Moves the Cowboys back 10 yards. That'll be 2nd and 20. Store back to pass. He is hammered in the backfield, which is cause a fumble. Number 1 recovers it. Number 1 is Curtis Mathis, and number 5, who hammered Store, caused a fumble, is Archie Andrews. What a play by number 5, Archie Andrews. He hammered that quarterback. So it'll be Mustangs ball on the 40-yard line, going to the going to the north end zone. And at quarterback for the Mustangs is number 1, Curtis Mathis. He hands the ball off to number 4, Buck Randall. Buck gets about a yard on that play before he's taken down by a host of Cowboys. Number 87, Brooks Mann. And some of his buddies took him down for that short gain. It brings up 2nd and 9 for the Mustangs. We got receiver on the left, receiver on the right. Receiver coming in motion. Looks like number 8. He kind of bobbles it. Oh, that's number 5. Sorry, that's the same dude that caused the fumble of Store. He tries to get a yard or two, but really doesn't get anything. In fact, he loses a yard on that play, and that was number 5, Archie Andrews. So that brings up 3rd and 10 now for the Mustangs. We had a handoff to number 4, Buck Randall, who had a nice stiff arm. He takes it all the way down the sideline for a Mustang touchdown. Wow. The Cowboys could not get to him. They thought they pushed him out of bounds, but they did not. That turned into a big, big. Uh oh, we got something going on here with the stream. Hang on, folks. Bear with us, folks. We've got some technical difficulties here. Oh, we got it back going just in time to see the 2 point conversion. Nice little pass there by the Mustang quarterback Curtis Mathis to number 5, Archie Andrews. What a play. This seemed to be the Archie and Buck show. Archie on defense, or no, sorry, yeah, Archie on defense, Buck on offense on the big touchdown run, and now Archie with the 2 point conversion. Or actually, in this game, I apologize, you get 1 point for the conversion. If you choose to kick it, you would get 2 points, but they did just go for the passing conversion. But if you do run it in, that's also only 1 point. So the score with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter is Mustang 7, Cowboys 0. Mustangs are kicking away. Nice little kick there by Curtis Mathis, fielded by the lone Cowboy that does not have a name on our roster. So, folks, whoever kid or friend or family member, nephew, grandson is number 1 on this Cowboys team, we're just going to be calling him, player unnamed right now, because we do not have a name for this young boy. He was taken down by number 22, Brooks Biggers. So this will be Cowboys ball on the 46-yard line, headed into the south end zone, folks. Store hands off to number 22, number 22, Will Thrash. He gets a couple of yards. It looks like right now, folks, for the Cowboys, it's Store and Thrash are the offensive folks right now. Hopefully they'll get some other kids involved here, because they are just getting stuffed by this Mustangs defense. Cowboys go into a huddle, which is something that you don't see on the high school level too much. It's all these spread offenses, but they at least teach these kids how to huddle up. We have seen Store go under center, but he will be in the shotgun, and he is a southpaw quarterback, so it's a little bit different. Watching a young kid throw left, Store throws just over Thrash's outstretched arms. That pass is incomplete. Brings up third down. But there were plenty of Mustangs out there to try to cover that up, so I just don't see that play was going to go too far. Store and the rest of the Cowboys are looking to the sideline for the play. It's 3rd and 7 from the 48-yard line. Illegal motion over here on the right side by number 8 of the Cowboys, John Ratchford. He got a little bit antsy. That's going to push these Cowboys back 5 yards. So they will be at the 43. and they now have 13 yards to gain. 3rd and 13, folks, with 2 minutes and 58 seconds to go in the first quarter. Storr, snap is high. Storr is taken down in the backfield by number 22, Brooks Biggers. That is another big loss for the Cowboys. These Mustangs are very, very solid, and they are causing these Cowboys a whole lot of grief right now. So the Cowboys have chosen to punt, and in this SVAA league, there is no rush so that the punter can actually punt the ball. Curtis Mathis takes the punt, and he is taken down by number 34 of the Cowboys, Shepard Pryor, but not before he gets past midfield. So that brings up first down Mustangs from about the 42-yard line of the Cowboys. Again, these Mustangs are driving into the north end zone, folks. If you're familiar with this Mustang Eagle Field, it sits right on the campus of Richardson High School in Richardson, Texas, just off of Beltline and Coit Road, in between 75 and the tollway. Curtis Mathis takes a snap himself, and he stumbles and bumbles and runs for he might be all of about 50 pounds, soaking wet, and he just ran for a first down and blew through somebody. So that kid's got some fire. He ain't scared of running through people. Brings up first down from the 31 of the Cowboys. Mathis still the quarterback. His running back behind him, big number 4, Buck Randall. Mathis takes a snap from shotgun, throws it to number 21, William Elliott, out in the left flats, and he's taken down by number 11, William Henson, out of bounds. That looks like a gain of about 8 yards on that play. That brings up 2nd and 2. Mustangs are going to call a timeout. Doesn't look like they were on the same page between the coach and players, so the coach just calls a timeout. A minute 18 to go in the first quarter. All right, now we're back from the timeout, folks. The Mustangs are still driving here. Mathis takes the shotgun snap. He does a little, it's a reverse. Number 28 for the Mustangs, Miles Link, takes it just short of the line to gain. He might have gained a yard. He was driven out of bounds by a whole bunch of Cowboys. I saw number 11, William Henson, in on that one. Number 8, John Ratchford, was in on that, and quite a few other Cowboys were in on that tackle. Actually, that was no gain. Brings up third down, 3rd and 3. Time's winding down here in this first quarter. The clock is getting close to 30 seconds. Henson in shotgun, big Buck Randall behind him, along, and the handoff is to Buck Randall. He bobbles it, but he was able to fall on it before number 8, John Ratchford of the Cowboys, got there, and number 55 of the Cowboys, Zach Zelli. So that's a loss on the play of about 3 yards, brings up 4th and 6. Timeout. No timeout. Looks like they were letting the clock run out for the first quarter. So, folks, we're going to be headed into the second quarter. We got 8 minutes to go in this half once this second quarter gets underway. Right now, the score is 7-0. Mustangs over the Cowboys. We'll be back in a bit. All right, folks, we're back here in action for the start of the second quarter. Curtis Mathis takes the shotgun, passes it to number 4, Buck Randall. Buck Randall loses yardage. The entire Cowboy defense was over there, and they figured that play out very, very quickly. The two numbers that I saw quickly were number 8, John Ratchford, and number 22, Will Thrash. That'll be a turnover on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 Cowboys from the from the Cowboy 29-yard line. The Cowboys are now heading into the north end zone after the quarter switch. Storer back at quarterback for the Cowboys, number 7, Dell Storer. Storer hands off to number 22, Will Thrash again. Thrash gains about 3 yards. That brings up 2nd and 7. Dell Storer, number 7, under center. It's a handoff to Will Thrash. Will Thrash is taken down behind the line of scrimmage by 3 Mustangs. Number 4 for sure was in on that. Buck Randall, he seems to be in on everything. And then number 22 for the Mustangs, Brooks Biggers, was in on that as well. So that's a loss of a yard or two. That brings up 3rd and 8 for the Cowboys on the 31-yard line. Folks, if you're listening to us outside of Dallas, it is a beautiful day here for football. Nice high cloud, sunshine, cool, crisp fall day. Store back to pass just over the arms of his intended receiver, number 34, Shepard Pryor. Great coverage on the play. That brings up fourth and 8. Looks like the Cowboys are going to have to punt this. Looks like they will be punting it. And as I said before, on a previous punt by the Cowboys, there is no rush in this football league, so they will get to punt it free of rush. And the punter is number 13, Finn Toussaint. He's able to take the snap, step back 5 steps, and put a nice leg into it. He punts it to the 50, and at the 50 to grab it was number 1, Curtis Mathis. Curtis Mathis is taken down by number 55, Zach Zelli. But not before he gets it past the 50-yard line to the Cowboy 42. Brings up first down, Mustangs. The Mustangs are now driving into the south end zone of this field. Number 1, Curtis Mathis, is the quarterback for the Mustangs. And in his backfield, he's got 2 running backs with him. Curtis pitches it to number 28, Miles Link. Looks like there was a fumble. Curtis picks it up and tries to advance it, but the referee said that Miles Link, number 28, was down. Looks like that was a loss of 5. The Cowboys defended against that play really well. Brings up 2nd and 15 from the 47-yard line. Mathis in shotgun. Mathis rolls out, passes it to Buck Randall, complete. Buck Randall shakes 2 tacklers, number 11 and number 3 of the Cowboys, number 11 being William Henson, and number 3, Dean Williams, and then was taken down by number 55, Zach Zelli, finally. That brings up 3rd and about 5 yards from the 38-yard line. Oh, Mathis, bad snap. It got over his head. He's all of about maybe, he might be 4 feet tall. He did the best he could do to get a hold of that, and he was able to jump on it. Down on the field is number 8, John Ratchford. Looks like he just got entangled there at the bottom of that pile. I know John Ratchford, and he's going to be okay. He's the youngest of 3 brothers, so there's nothing that's going to hurt that kid. His dad comes out, tells him to get up and shake it off, and now he's walking off the field with his coach. He'll be back to playing quickly, folks. It's fourth down, fourth and long, and the Mustangs are not in punt formation. Curtis Mathis is taking the shotgun snap. He throws it behind. Buck Randall has to pick it up, and he's not able to. And the Cowboys pounce on it. Number 55, Zach Zelli, was there. The Cowboys sniffed that little trick play out, and they did not let it happen at all. And now that ball was recovered by the Cowboys on the other side of the 50-yard line. So that brings up first down for the Cowboys at the 43-yard line of the Mustangs. This is the Cowboys' best starting field position of the day in the other team's territory. Storr back in at quarterback in shotgun. Will Thrash to his left. Storr takes a snap. Intended pass to number 1, who doesn't have a name on our roster, and he just misses it. It was right in his hands. But that's all right. These are fifth graders, so they're not going to catch everything, just like the pros don't catch everything, and they get paid millions to catch, and they can't catch. Storr back in the shotgun. Thrash set to his left in the backfield with him. Thrash with the handoff. Thrash fights, still fighting. Thrash picks up about 7 yards on that second down play to bring up third down and 3. Thrash was then taken down by a host of Mustangs. Storr brings his offense back to the huddle. They break the huddle. Storr back in shotgun formation, 3rd and 3, with Thrash to his left. Receivers up on both sides. Storr's handoff was not a very good one to Thrash, and it was fumbled, and it was recovered by the Mustangs. Big number 77, Luke Cecil, on the recovery. That's going to bring up first down Mustangs from their own 40. Number 1, Mathis, back at quarterback for the Mustangs. Mathis pitch. Mathis is running out to try to lead the blocking. Mathis's pitch was to number 28, Miles Link, taken out of bounds, hit hard by number 11, William Henson. Link is down. He got hit pretty hard. Link looks a little woozy there on the sideline, but looks like he's going to be okay. He's just going to have to take a little break. That was a very good hit by a 5th grader. There was a flag on the play, and that flag was against the Cowboys, so that moves the ball even further than what Link had originally gotten yardage. So now that brings up first down from the 38-yard line of the Cowboys. Mustangs driving here. They're in plus territory. You got Mathis back at quarterback. Looks like Randall, Big Buck Randall, number 4, is set to his right. Mathis loses the ball, picks it back up. And that was a loss of 5. That brings up 2nd and 15 for the Mustangs. Mathis back in the shotgun, waiting for everybody to get set. Mathis gets the ball, throws it back to Buck Randall. Buck Randall is trying to do a little trick play. He's not able to do it. It's sniffed out, and he gets pushed out of bounds by number 3 of the Cowboys, Dean Williams. But Buck was able to pick up at least 3 of those 5 yards that were lost by Mathis when he fumbled the ball. So now that brings up 3rd and 13 from the 40-yard line. Mathis in shotgun formation. Mathis rolls out to his right. He's going to try to pick this up all on his own, and he does. Mathis is rumbling, stumbling, bumbling. He's the littlest kid on the field. He breaks all the tackles, and he scores a touchdown! Holy moly, that's the littlest kid on the field, and he just scored a dang touchdown from the 40-yard line. He ran it in and busted through everybody, folks, and it looked like he was going to get taken down, and he didn't. Touchdown Mustangs by the littlest kid on the dang field. Good job, number 1, Mathis. Looks like the Mustangs are going to line up for the 2-point conversion here. Or no, sorry, it's going to be the 1-point conversion because the 2-point would be from the 5-yard line. The 1-point is from the 3-yard line. I had that wrong earlier, folks. We are not kicking field goals at the 5th grade level for SVAA. So the ball either gets placed on the 3-yard line and you get 1 point for the conversion, or the 5-yard line and you get 2 points for the conversion. So it's going to be the 1-point conversion. Mathis is in the shotgun with Buck Randall in the backfield with him. 26 seconds left in the first half. The Mustangs are up 13-0 right now. Mathis in shotgun formation. Gets a snap, pitches it to Randall. Randall running, and is taken down, loss by John Ratchford, William Henson, and number 87 Brooks Mann of the Cowboys out of bounds. But there is a flag on the play, and it is going to be against the Mustangs. Sorry, folks. I thought that was against the Mustangs. That is a face mask against the Cowboys. So the Mustangs will get another shot at this conversion, and they actually will get it 2 yards closer. So they will be taking this conversion from the 1-yard line, folks. Still 26 seconds to go. These conversions are untimed downs. Mathis, shotgun. He's scrambling, rumbling, and he just throws short of his intended receiver, number 30. I can't even see that kid's number. Anyway, it was incomplete, folks. The Cowboys are set to return the kick from number 4, Buck Randall. Back deep for the Cowboys is number 22, Will Thrash, and number 34, Shepard Pryor. We'll see how Buck does this. It looks like he's going to try. No, he kicks it. He kicks it deep to Shepard Pryor. Shepard is maybe gets 2 yards out of that return and is taken down by number 5, Archie Andrews. That dude can really lay the wood, folks. Down on the field is a hurt Cowboy, number 19. Number 19 is getting up, but I don't have a number 19 on the Cowboy roster. This is not. Score of this game is 13-0 with 22 seconds left to play. The Cowboys have the ball. Storr is back at quarterback. Thrash and Shepard Pryor were in the backfield with him. Passes to Shepard Pryor, it's incomplete. Bring up 2nd and 10 with 18 seconds to go. Storr back in the shotgun formation, 2nd and 10, 18 seconds to go left in the first half. Oh, Cowboys are trying to draw them off sides. Looks like they did. They do get the flag, but not able to convert the pass. But they will get 5 yards marked off on that. So they will be now. Oh, folks, I'm sorry. I called that jumping off sides. Oh, it is. It is jump. Oh, there are 2 flags. There's offsides and holding, and so they will offset. And that brings up 2nd and 10. Replay the down. 14 seconds to go. Mustangs are up 13-0 in this first half of the 5th grade Super Bowl. Storr back in shotgun formation for the Cowboys. Thrash to his left in the backfield. Snap was high. Hands off to Thrash. Thrash is running. Thrash gets through a lot of arm tackles. Finally taken out of bounds by number 21 of the Mustangs, William Elliott. Flag on the field. It looks like it is going against the Cowboys. The Cowboys just can't seem to get out of their own way right now, folks. It's kind of like our own Dallas Cowboys. We just can't get out of our own way. 4 seconds left to play in this half. This is taking a long time, this last 26 seconds of this quarter. Looks like they're just going to let the clock run out. That's the end of the first half, with the Mustangs leading the Cowboys 13-0. We'll be back later. They faked us out, folks. Sorry about that. They're it looked like the Cowboys were going to run it out, but they are not. So there is going to be 4 seconds left in this first half. They are taking the field, as you can see. Store back at quarterback, shotgun formation, Thrash in the backfield with him. We'll see what the Cowboys can pull off here with 4 seconds to go. Store back to pass. Store's pass is incomplete to number 34, Shepard Pryor. Good coverage by the Mustangs. That ends the first half. Again, the score of the first half, 13-0 Mustangs. Catch you on the flip side. All right, folks, we're about to get this second half underway here between the Mustangs and the Cowboys in the fifth grade Super Bowl for SVAA. The Mustangs are leading 13 to nothing. I can tell these teams know each other because I saw them hanging out, goofing around before the game. And I see the way that they slap each other on the helmets after they make plays. They definitely are neighborhood friends. So they know each other's tendencies. Hopefully the Cowboys can get back in this game, but if they can't, then it will be the Mustangs walking away with this 2019 Super Bowl. Looks like number 13, Finn Toussaint, will be kicking for the Cowboys. And back to receive is number 1. Oh, sorry. Oh, that is no. Can't tell if that's number 1 or number 9. It looks like number 9 back to receive deep, Harrison Brown for the Mustangs. The refs are getting ready here, folks. The Cowboys tried an onside kick. Didn't go the needed 10 yards. It was covered up. Oh, man, I can't even see this kid's number from up here, folks. My eyes and their jerseys of how little they are, it's tucked all the way in. This kid's jersey is. Looks like it's number 11. No, we don't have an 11. Maybe that's a 17. If he can turn around, I can. That's a number 77. It's actually Luke Cecil on that recovery. Now the Mustangs have first down from the Cowboy 47. Buck Randall was in at quarterback. I think it's going to be an offsides penalty on number 8 of the Cowboys, John Ratchford. And that's exactly what it was. That makes it a little bit easier on the Mustangs. Brings up 1st and 5 from the Cowboy 41. Still back at quarterback, number 4, Buck Randall. That's a new quarterback for the season, or sorry, for the second half. Curtis Mathis is in at receiver. He was the quarterback for the first half for the Mustangs. Buck Randall calls his own number. He's rumbling, tumbling, bumbling. He's bigger than everybody, and he just scores a touchdown, Mustangs. But there is a flag, and it will be holding Mustangs. That's coming back, folks. That was holding just past the line of scrimmage. So all that work that Buck just did was all for naught because one of his mates pulled a little hold there, folks. But who doesn't hold in fifth grade football? You could probably call holding on every single call, but luckily these guys, these refs that we have in this league are very, very good. They do let the boys play. And these teams are coached very well. So at least we're not having penalties on every single play. Buck Randall back at quarterback for the Mustangs. Looking over the field, takes the shotgun snap, and it looks like there's another flag on the field. Looks like false start, Mustangs. So that'll be walking off 5 yards. Be first and very long. Randall back at quarterback. First and long. Oh, snap is over Randall's head. Randall's able to. I thought Randall was able to jump on it, but it looks like he is not. John Ratchford was able to get on that bad snap, and John Ratchford was the one who got hurt in the first half. He had to walk off the field for a little bit. Like I said, folks, I know that Ratchford kid, and he being the youngest of three boys, that little hurt back wasn't going to last long for him. He's a tough sucker. Now we got first and 10 Cowboys. Ooh, the lights are coming on here on the field. That's got to make the boys a little happy. I know it makes my eyes happy. We got Storr back at quarterback again for the Cowboys. His pass to Shepard Pryor was sniffed out big time, and that is a loss of almost 3 yards. Brings up second and 13. My cameraman told me Curtis Mathis made the play for the Mustangs. So not only did he play quarterback in the first half, now he's coming up big on defense. Cowboys break the huddle. Storr back in shotgun with number 22 Will Thrash and number 34 Shepard Pryor running out in motion. Storr's pass complete to number one, the kid that we do not have a name for, and it is touchdown Cowboys. The motion faked out the Mustangs just enough that they thought they were doing another swing pass to the right when in fact they went down the seam for a touchdown. We do not have the name of the kid that scored the touchdown, unfortunately, but he's number one. And if you're listening, family and friends, he's probably number one in your heart too. So you know his name. We don't, but he just scored the touchdown. It's, the Cowboys are going to go for a 2-point conversion. That'll be set up from the 5 yard line. Storr back in shotgun. Storr takes a shotgun snap. It was a little high and busting through to stop that 2-point conversion from going anywhere was I think it was number 77 again. I think it was Luke Cecil. I'm going to say it was Luke Cecil, folks, because again, some of these kids, the way they have their jerseys, we just can't see until they turn around. But I'm very certain now that it was number 77, Luke Cecil. So that makes the score 13-6. Mustangs still lead the Cowboys, but there's only a one-score difference now with a 1-point conversion. Mustangs are set to kick off to the Cowboys. 6 minutes, 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Finn Toussaint's kick did not go the intended 10 yards. It didn't make it, but the Mustangs are going to take it from that spot, which is the 47-yard line of the Cowboys. That'll be 1st and 10 Mustangs. Buck Randall is in at quarterback for the Mustangs right now. Buck Randall takes a snap. He calls his own number. He's such a big kid. He takes it up, but is taken down with a very good form tackle by number 34, Shepard Pryor. He was not scared to take on Buck Randall whatsoever. Buck had him by about 2 heads. He's probably 2 heads taller than old Shepard, but Shepard took him down like Shepard was bigger than Buck. Those are two pretty good football names, Buck and Shepard. Buck still back at quarterback. He's in the shotgun formation. Got receivers out to his right and his left. He's got a mate in the backfield as well. Randall back to pass. He's running out. He passes it to Curtis Mathis. Curtis Mathis was waiting for it. Curtis has got it. Curtis was tackled at the 23-yard line for a big second down completion, and that brings up 1st down now. Curtis or Mathis was tackled by 34 Shepard Pryor. Brings up 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Mustangs are driving. 5 minutes, 26 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Randall in shotgun formation. Randall took the snap, but there was a penalty before the snap. Motion be 1st and 15 Mustangs. They get to redo this one, but they just had to add 5 yards onto it. Randall back in shotgun formation again. 1st and 15. Mustangs driving. Snap was a little off. Randall is running for his life right now. He just ran 20 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Pass is complete to Mathis for maybe 5 yards. 5-yard gain. I bet you Randall ran 25 yards backwards. He was able to find his little buddy Mathis for sure on that one. And that brings up 2nd down and 8. Randall in at quarterback. Shotgun formation. Ooh, going to be a flag on that play, folks. Randall called for the ball. People moved, but the center did not snap the ball. Be 2nd down and 14, it looks like. for the Mustangs. Mustangs are up 13-6 in this Super Bowl contest with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Randall calling his own number there on the quarterback keeper. Randall running way back. Randall loses yardage because of that Cowboy defense. Number 87, number 85, number 1, all in on that tackle. Ryan Cole Johnson, Brooks Mann. We don't have the name of the boy that wears number 1, but hopefully parents or friends, family, if you're watching, you know who that is, because we don't. Randall back in shotgun formation. Third down and long here. Randall back to pass. Randall's pass up in the air. Intended for number 9, Harrison Brown. In coverage, number 1. The boy that we do not have his name, but that was really good coverage there. Randall back in shotgun formation. Randall scrambling. That Cowboy defense is really tough on Randall. Randall better get rid of this one or he's going to lose a lot more yards. And sure enough, he does. He loses a ton of yards on that play, folks. The entire Cowboy team was in on that one. That brings up first down for the Cowboys because that was turnover on downs. The Mustangs just could not get anything going there. Store back at quarterback for the Cowboys. Store hands off to number 22, Thrash. Thrash is taken down by number 82 of the Mustangs, Owen Smith. We haven't called his name tonight, so that's very nice to be able to call a kid's name who we haven't called all night long. Store coming back after talking to his coach about the play. He's got the play. He's going to be ready to roll here. The Mustangs are sitting there talking about what they're going to do. As you can see, number 77 is talking to his mates. Luke Cecil telling everybody what to do. Cowboys coming to the line of scrimmage with Store back in shotgun formation. Store back to throw. Store's planning on keeping it. Store loses about looks like they're going to just say that goes back to the line of scrimmage. So that'll bring up third down and 13 for these Cowboys. They just cannot seem to get a whole lot going in this running game. There's 2 minutes left in this third quarter, folks. The sun is going down here. Looks like it's getting a little bit cooler. I see jackets going on. People bundling up. Store is back in shotgun formation with Thrash to his left in the backfield with him. Store was not ready for that snap, but the ball was snapped anyway. good googly moogly. They lose yardage on that. So that brings in number 13, Finn Toussaint to kick. Toussaint walking back to punt this away. And he's got a nice little punt. Mathis is running over to get it. Mathis steps out of bounds right at the 27-yard line of the Mustangs. That'll be first down, Mustangs. First and 10 Mustangs. 40 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Mustangs are leading 13-6 over the Cowboys for this fifth grade Super Bowl. Looks like Randall is back in at quarterback still. They're sticking with him. He gets spun around. He gets out of the tackle and still is able to pick up about 6-7 yards on that play before he's taken down by a host of the Cowboys. Number 85 was leading the charge, Ryan Cole Johnson, for sure on that one. I have a feeling here the Cowboys are going to let this clock run out so that they can go into the fourth quarter strong, leading 13-6. We'll be right back with you. Mathis took that around the left side for a gain on first down. Mathis gets his Mustangs another first down. I apologize for coming in so quickly. They lined up fast, and I wasn't even paying attention, folks. So that brings up first down for the Mustangs. The clock is running, and the Mustangs are definitely going to take their time here. Randall is back at quarterback for the Mustangs. The Mustangs are trying to get set here. There's a little bit of confusion, but that's okay because they've got plenty of time to run this play. Randall calls for the ball. He throws it to his intended receiver, number 9, Harrison Brown. Incomplete. In on coverage was number 11, William Henson. He was looking at his buddies on the Mustang sideline dancing after that stop. That's what I like about watching these kids play is they're out here having a really, really good time. They're all buddies. They probably will be playing tomorrow together after church out in the streets of their neighborhoods. That's what makes life so great is when you can see these kids out there having fun like that. Randall calls for it. Oh, he completes it to Mathis. Mathis is trying his best to run, and he just gets bottled up and gets taken out of bounds for a big loss. For a big loss, folks. That's going to be third down and 17 for the Mustangs. 6 minutes and 25 seconds to go in this game. The Mustangs lead 13-6. Randall in shotgun formation. Randall running to his left. Mathis with a block. Little Mathis with the block. Randall taken out of bounds by William Henson, number 11. Brings up fourth down for the Mustangs. Looks like they're going to go for it. We have not seen them kick all night long. I don't think that we'll see them kick here either. Randall will be in the shotgun formation again with a running back to his left. Three receivers up top, one down here below. Randall rolling out to his right, throws it to Mathis. Mathis catches it in traffic and a first down for the Mustangs. That was big. He did get out of bounds, and it did stop the clock, unfortunately, for the Mustangs, but that's okay because that's a first down, and that just allows them to try to milk some more time off. Randall in shotgun formation. He's got a running back there in the backfield with him. Randall rolling to his left. Stiff arms hit the quarterback from the other side, Will Storr, who's also on defense. He couldn't make the play. Randall did finally get taken down by a bunch of Cowboys, number 55, number 85, number 21. All those names: 55, Zach Zelli; 21, Elliot Tollinson; 87, Brooks Mann. All three were in on that tackle of Randall. Mathis coming to the huddle to give the play to everybody, even though he's not at quarterback. Randall in shotgun formation. Randall pitches it to number 28, Link. Link caught behind the line of scrimmage by number 34, Shepherd Pryor. Shepherd Pryor just came up and filled the gap on that one and sniffed that play out, no problem whatsoever. Brings up 3rd and long for the Mustangs. Actually, 3rd and 8, but we got 4 minutes. We're about to be at the 4-minute mark of this quarter. The Mustangs are just letting the clock go here. Time is on their side. 13-6, Mustangs lead the Cowboys. Randall calling his own number on that play. He gets some yardage back on that. He picked up about 3 yards on that sweep to the left. He's a big kid, but the entire Cowboy defense was in on that play to bring him down, stop him for a gain of 3. Like I said, that brings up 4th and 5. Let's see what these Mustangs can do here on this 4th down play. Looks like the Mustangs are punting it for the first time. Randall punted it to number 34, Shepherd Pryor. Shepherd Pryor was hit out of bounds by number 28, Link. It'll be 1st and 10 Cowboys from the 25-yard line with 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go to see if they can come down and either tie or win, because they can definitely win this game if they can score a touchdown and convert the 2-point conversion. They would win this Super Bowl. Cowboys take the field. Store back as the quarterback still in shotgun formation. Store back to pass. Store's pass intended for number 34, Shepherd Pryor, just a little bit behind him. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10. 2 minutes and 36 seconds left to play in the game. Store in shotgun formation. Thrash in the backfield with him. Trips out wide, high. One single receiver down here low. Store rolling out to his left. It's complete to Shepherd Pryor. Shepherd Pryor is tackled by 3 Mustangs over there that I cannot even see the numbers. Not even going to try anymore, folks. It is just impossible with my old eyes and the darkness here, even though the lights are on. Store back in shotgun formation. Thrash back in the backfield with him. Handoff to Thrash. Thrash gets through a few guys to only pick up about a yard. That'll bring up 4th down and 2. Very, very important here for the Cowboys. They're going to call timeout, Cowboys. 1 minute 38 seconds to go. Cowboys are down by a touchdown. The game is on the line right here for the Cowboys. It is 13-6 Mustangs. Be right back with you. All right. The boys are back on the field. Big down here, folks. Fourth down. Fourth and two from excuse me, from the Cowboy 33. Store hands off to Shepherd Pryor. Shepherd Pryor picks up the first down just barely on a shoestring tackle. That gives the Cowboys new life. A minute 32 to go, folks. The clock is running. They reset the chains and the clock is running. Store back at quarterback. Shotgun formation. Store rolls out to his left and gets taken down. And I don't even know what the number is. I cannot even see it, folks. And I apologize to friends and family, but it is absolutely impossible to see these numbers. Looks like it's timeout on the field. A minute 17 to go. As play resumes here, a minute 17 to go. Cowboys down by a touchdown. Store back in shotgun formation, rolls out to his left, throws it up in the air. He throws. Looks like he was going to throw an interception, but it looks like they're calling that out of bounds. Looks like that what we thought from up here was interception was actually out of bounds. Brings up third down and 15 to go to give the Cowboys any chance here. They have got to get to the 47-yard line for a first down, but they've got two downs to pick it up, and the Mustangs have sniffed this play out big time. It was a reverse to Shepherd Pryor, and it looked like he had a little bit of an opening, and then all of a sudden a Mustang comes up, number 9, Harrison Brown on the stop. With 59 seconds to go, the Cowboys, they're calling it with 59 seconds to go, the field marker just moved it to fourth down. It is fourth and a mile. These Cowboys have really got to get something, some kind of play to give them some life here. Otherwise, folks, this game is all but done. Cowboys are lined up. Store and Thrash in the backfield. Store set up in shotgun formation again. Store's trying to draw them off sides. Almost did, but they didn't fall for it. Store shotgun formation, takes the snap, rolls right or rolls left, and gets taken down in the backfield. Ball game, folks. That will be turnover on downs. I know the Cowboys had a really good season, and this is going to be the end of their seasons, folks. These Mustangs are going to walk away with this Super Bowl trophy for fifth grade SVAA football. is back at quarterback. He goes under center, moves under center. I'm sure he's just gonna take a knee. That's exactly what he's gonna do, and they'll do it one more time after this, and that should be the ball game, folks. After one more kneel down. This was a hard fought football game, a lot of good defense, not a whole lot of offense, as we can see. And it looks like the Mustangs have decided and the Cowboys have decided that they are going to end this season right here. They are throwing their helmets up in joy. Hopefully, nobody gets hit with a helmet. Ball game. Mustangs win the fifth grade Super Bowl 13-6. We will do our best to zoom in on this, trophy presentation here in just a second. Number 11, William Henson. Number 13, Finn Toussaint. Number 16, Thomas Wheat. Number 21, Elliot Tollison. Number 22, Will Thrash. He was running and bumbling all day long today. Number 24, Joseph Day. Number 3, Dean Williams. Number 33, Camden Kramer. Number 34, Shepard Pryor. He had a great game today on defense. He had a whole host of tackles. Number 4, John Scoville. Number 55, Zach Zelli. He had a lot of tackles as well. Number 7, their quarterback, Dell Storer. Number 8, John Ratchford. Number 84, Henry Kaufman. Number 85, Ryan Cole Johnson. 87, Brooks Maine. And last but not least, 98, Brock McCants. And now the Mustangs will receive their trophies from the SVAA fifth grade commissioner here in just 1 second. And starting with number 1, Curtis Mathis. Number 13, Brooks Stray. Number 17, Henry Swan. Number 21, William Elliott. Number 22, Brooks Biggers. He had some nice hits today. Number 26, Henry Lanyon. Number 28, Miles Link. He was a quick little sucker. Number 3, Noble Provost. Number 32, Ford Blevins. Number 4, Buck Randall. He was all over the field. And number 5, Archie Andrews. He was a defensive beast. Number 77, Luke Cecil, who had the sack late in the game. Number 8, Jet Prush. Number 82, Owen Smith. Number 83, Mason Perry. And last but not least, number 9, Harrison Brown. Those are the champion Mustangs 2019 fifth grade SVAA football. Thanks a lot for listening. Hopefully, I didn't hurt your ears too bad. Hope everybody has a great rest of their weekend and happy holidays when they come around because they're coming fast.